I am originally from Hong Kong. After the age of 12, my family and I migrated to here in the UK. When I was in Hong Kong, my close family were Christians. We attended churches with my grandma. And then here as well, I attended churches up to age 12, 13. But in Hong Kong, I didn't practice it. My job is alhamdulillah, research scientist. I picked up my interest in science, especially in physics and chemistry. How did I hear about Islam? Growing up, I've not had any exposure to Islam in Hong Kong at all. Up to the point of entering university, that's where I had the first exposure. But before that, it's all like media. So it was not the good portrait of Islam. And I think the first ever exposure was a friend in badminton who is an exchange student from Hong Kong. If I remember his name correctly, is Usman. And what I remember is he was doing Ramadan at that time, but he would still go play badminton. But at that time, I didn't really question it. It was like, okay, he's just doing his thing. And then later on in university, I met another friend, and then just sparking an interest. I just start asking those. Started off with stupid questions, oh, you don't drink alcohol. You have to get up this early to pray, and many other ones. After asking so many questions, they're like, look, my knowledge is quite limited, but if you're interested, you can. They recommended IDC, Islamic Diversity Center. I just came here, just find out a little bit more about it, because you hear all of the negative stuff. At the time, when I first come over here, nervous but open, but it was they had Akida class. I attended a good 6 months then, and I remember at the times none of you never questioned me. It's like, yo, bro, when you're gonna become Muslim, man? You've been here for good 6 months now. You should take the shahada. But not at all. You make me feel welcome. You already make me feel like I'm one, as a Muslim already. Each class I came to, it just started slowly chipping away all those questions. And I kind of remember which classes is. But after just go and do my normal life, I thought to myself, I could pass away any time, and without embracing this religion, I feel like I could miss out on something. This unmarriable, beautiful religion. I remember at the time, someone had told me this is a beautiful religion. They keep repeating it, but I couldn't understand it. But after more learning, actually experience what the brotherhood is like, how to live as a Muslim, the etiquette, subhanAllah, it's beautiful. It's perfect religion. It was after one of the Akida class. I said I wanted to do it beforehand, and after the class, I said my shahada in front of the class. Alhamdulillah. It was, yeah. It was, before I did it, heart was pumping. But yeah, I wanted to do it, but I was nervous. But once I've done it, it's subhanAllah, I felt like a lot was just lifted off me. Last year, I went to the journey of my lifetime and fulfill one of the pillars of Islam. Alhamdulillah, I had the opportunity to go on Hajj. I cannot fit the experience into a sentence or a word. It was amazing. It was unreal. I would love to go back again. I remember it was one of the Jummah in Mecca. I can't remember what temperature it was, but it was hot, bro. It was hot. I set off from the hotel at 10 o'clock, wanting to get, a decent, row. When I got to that road, I was in a courtyard. I can just manage to see the canvas through someone's head. And So I just sat down next to a brother, and we shared an umbrella, and there was other brothers doing other things as well. Like they'll go fill the water and then they put in like a spray ball and spray on everyone. There will be other brothers like sharing dates. So at that time I thought, wow, this is beautiful. I've got Indonesian brother next to me. In front of me there's African brothers and many other brothers and sisters from all across the world for this one reason, to worship Allah. I remember it's the day of Arafat, and everyone, including myself, were making dua outside, and it was just, and then suddenly it was downpour of rain. Instead of going back, people were just all coming out to still make dua, and in this downpour, What is my biggest lesson in my life so far? You don't know when your time will end in this dunya before we return to Allah. And may Allah give me the ability to do more good deeds before we return to Him. And also, may Allah reward all the other brothers and sisters. May Allah guide the Ummah. Don't wait